We're back with the latest Rangers news, and the Rangers going to have to pay more than 1.5 million for Todd Cantwell in this transfer window, as it's been revealed that Blackburn bid 1.5 million for him, and that's the actual bid that Norwich have turned down. So Rangers, his value is 10 million. Blackburn's had a 1.5 million bid job do. How much are Rangers really willing to pay for this guy just to bring him in January? You can see them doing the cheap option, which of course is just getting him on the because I don't see them forking out more than 2 million to get him in 6 months. I mean, they did it for Kamara, but that was 50k. I just don't see it happening. And a lot of people saying that, oh, you can't be too negative. You need to be a bit more positive. How? We've signed no one. Celtic had their signings done in December. How can you actually be positive about the transfer business? You can't be. And it's not like the names were being linked to us filling you with confidence. It's not like, oh, when they get done, when they get over the line in 5 days, that's going to be great. I mean, Todd Cantwell, I'm not seeing it, but you know what? Let's hope he's good. But personally, I think it's going to be in the summer this deal gets done. I can't see it getting done in January because I don't see us paying millions for a guy to bring him in a bit early. But, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will do it. But Blackburn, they've had the bid rejected. But, all the talk about he's done a medical for Rangers, maybe that'll push it closer for us, but I don't know. But Todd Cantwell, I'm sick of talking about the guy. Almost like Raskin. Talked about him for a month in December, and that's went nowhere. But in terms of Philip Helander, he's injury plagued, of course. He won't be back this season, I doubt. And he hasn't played since he got that injury against St Mirren in the split last year. But he has been offered a lifeline, and that is Malmo. Have come in for him. Of course, he is 29. It says his former club Malmo reportedly keen and are keeping tabs on his status. In the newspaper there, Aftonbladet stated that the Swedish international could be on his way this summer if a pre-contract agreement can be struck. I mean, personally, I'd like to keep Helander, even though I did say in the 5 players that Rangers should sell, he's in there, but that's because of his injuries. If they get cut out and we can get him back to full fitness, I think it would be a good player to keep. But then again, when you've got Davies, when you've got Goldson, when you've got King, and when you've got a Suter, he's very injury prone. So there's no point having 5 centre backs and 2 of them are injury prone. One's 17, and the other 2 are always going to start from the way it's going to be from now on. So yeah, I think Helander is on his way out, and hopefully that can get done and get him off the wage bill instead of just paying a guy that's injured. But also Nantes interested in Glenn Kamara. But you know what? I said in the 5 players that Rangers should keep, we should keep Kamara, the £20 million man that got memed everywhere. But anyway, Nantes have pulled out, and since Beale's come in, he's impressed in the Ibrox engine room. The former Queen's Park Rangers boss has shown faith in Kamara, and you know what? I'd keep Kamara. Under Gio, he was awful. Most notably, that game against Napoli, where it was only 1-0, and as soon as he came on, he cost 2 goals, and it was 3-0. Not saying that Kamara is single-handedly responsible for Rangers' Champions League collapse, but against Napoli, he basically killed the game, even though Napoli are one of the most informed teams in Europe right now. But I believe, is that it? No, we're being linked with, of course, Ahmed Kaduchi made fids on this guy a month ago during the World Cup, but I don't really see this happening. To me, it looks like Rangers are kind of went all in on Todd Cantwell, but it looks like a summer signing now rather than this window. But only time will tell. But until next time, Philip Helander leaving, and also Todd Cantwell. Will they pay the money? No.